Hello everyone. Today, our group will present the different types of bandaging techniques. But first, we will present the two types of folding techniques that is used in bandaging. First is the apex fold. To do this fold, you must take the point or the apex part of the cloth and then fold it to the base. After that, fold the cloth 2 more times and now you have the apex type of fold. The apex fold is commonly used for forehead, ear, cheek, jaw, chest, hand, wrist, and ankle injuries.
Let us identify the parts of the triangular bandage. So, to start, the widest area is called the base. The two sides on the left and right is called the ends, while the top one is called the point. So what are we going today is we're going to do the base fold. So base fold is simple. So we are going to fold the base once like this, and twice. This is the base fold. So what is the base fold used for? So the base fold is mainly used in head injuries. So what kind of head injuries? An example is the scalp injury that might be situated around our hairs. So the base fold is used to prohibit blood from flowing around the injury so that the bleeding can be prevented.
Using base fold, put the bandage on the forehead and cross over the both ends at the back. Next, bring it to front and tie them in the center of the forehead using a square knot. Make sure to secure the bandage at the back of the head. Using apex fold, put the triangular bandage over the forehead and cross over the ends at the back. Next, bring both ends in front and secure it using a square knot.
Put the apex near the injury of the victim. The tail of the bandage must frame the patient's face. On the other side, do a cross point. Then pull one tail in front of the forehead above the eyebrows, then one tail at the back. Let the two ends meet on the other side of the head and do a square knot tie. After doing the square knot tie, tuck the excess on the fabric. To wrap a shoulder injury with a bandage, first we need to put the bandage on top of the injured shoulder. Then, do an overhand under the armpit and cross it over to the chest.
The next step is to tie a square knot on the side of the armpit. It is important to remember that we need to tie it on the side of the armpit and not under the armpit. Finally, hide the tail or the excess bandage for housekeeping purposes.
Arm slings are utilized for elbow injuries. To create an arm sling, first fold the triangular bandage in half and place the arm of the patient through it. Its apex or tip should be on the same side as the patient's elbow. The patient's whole arm must be inside and supported by the bandage. Then secure it with a square knot and hide the excess cloth by tucking it in. Also, secure the arm of the patient by twisting the tip of the triangular bandage and tucking it in.
Place the folded bandage on top of the palm and bend your wrist forward. Using your right hand, grab the tail of the bandage and insert it through the loop to create a tie. Insert the wounded hand through the loop and pull the tail. Position it properly on the wrist. Tie the ends of the bandage on the neck of the injured. Lay the wounded hand on top of the bandage and fold it on top of each other in a cross way. Repeat it until you cover the whole hand and reach the end of the bandage. Then tie it properly.
So I'm gonna demonstrate the bandage for wrist injury. So here is the triangular bandage. It's folded. So first step is you put the hands upwards. Then you put the bandage across your palm. Get the other side and put it over the thumb area. Then get the other side under then over the palm area. Then cross the both sides under, like this. Make sure it's not too tight, but not too loose. Then tie both sides over the palm area. Make sure it's not tied over the thumb area. First knot. Then the second knot. Then you're just gonna hide the excess bandage so it won't be a nuisance to the patient. And that will be the last step for bandaging wrist injury.